When you work at home, that's a particular way of working that really is about you in your own space. It doesn't refer to being at work particularly. Now, obviously, if you run your own business or you're self-employed, there isn't necessarily going to be a place at work. And so you're used to working at home anyway. If you're an employee, working at home is suddenly, or maybe you've done it a lot before, something you're doing where you're based at your home and not at a physical workplace. But working at home specifically is self-enclosed. For me, in my work in the academic world, where I work part-time, when I'm working at home, people at my work know that during that period of time I'm not available for emails. If you call me or email me, I probably have an email signature that says I'm not going to be available till the afternoon or maybe the next day. And that's because, say, I'm writing and it requires focus, or that's because I am doing some marking or some research of some kind, and I need to have that lack of being disturbed to do the work of good enough quality or excellent quality, to use a bit of jargon. So working at home is a way of working where you are not referring to your workplace in real time. Working from home is very different. It's as if you were at a physical workplace, or if you're self-employed, you may be talking to clients. People can access you in some way, and you're working from home. So working at home is that closed off, self-enclosed, self-organized period of time. And what's important about that is that you don't slip into being available for the other kind of work, where you can get stressed, you can be degraded. You're not necessarily giving people your full attention because you're working on something else at the same time. Working at home, therefore, is probably better with clear boundaries. Whether that's through social media, whether that's on Zoom calls, whether that's phone calls, whether that's emailing. Whereas working from home, those doors are open, and the skill there is to be able to quite often multitask and work as effectively as you would as if you're in a physical workplace, because the doors are open to colleagues, clients, people that might work for you, and your own managers. Those two things are often confused. In terms of a physical workplace, you may well find that when you want to not be disturbed, and particularly during this pandemic, it could be that what you need to do is start to invest in how you can create that privacy, how you don't disturb family and the family don't disturb you if you do need that quiet, if you do need to put your energy and concentration into something. Now, if you're in a flat and you may all be sharing even the same room, that could well be about learning to use your screen properly and having screen protectors so that your eyes don't get tired, or even you can start getting eye problems, combined with very decent quality. They don't have to be that expensive either. Headphones that if you're in a room with other people, you can to a certain extent shut out the room if you need to be focusing on stuff, particularly working at home where you may have a significant bit of work that requires nobody to be disturbed, no one disturbing you. Added to that is then learning how to use things like automatic replies and email signatures, and using your technology wisely and smartly so that you're not 24/7 available when you're working at home.